Welcome back to Ridgehaven Homestead. Today we're doing a pretty small and quick budget prepping shopping haul from the grocery outlet. I just had a few minutes yesterday after an appointment to breeze through and see if there was anything new. And I've gone to the grocery outlet twice in the last week, and so a couple of these things are from both of those trips. Now I find that it's really kind of fun because when my husband goes, he finds certain things, and when I go, I find other things. We just look at things differently. We're going to start today with the produce department. I almost never buy produce at the grocery outlet. I just kind of have a preconceived notion that it's not something that I want, but it's not always the case. And yesterday I found these moondrop grapes. And so they are long and thin, and they are just delicious. They are so good. And they're very fresh. And so you definitely always, when you go to a discount grocery store, you have to check the produce to make sure that it's still fresh. And these were just wonderful. I got one bag because I wasn't sure, but I kind of wish we'd gotten more because we've eaten probably half of these at breakfast with the two of us. So those are called the moondrops, and I'm very happy that I got those. Breezing through the refrigerated section, they still do have the Sabra roasted red pepper hummus. They've had this for a couple weeks. This one we've had in our refrigerator for a while, so they have some other ones on the shelf and I didn't check the date, but we've been eating on this one. But they still have this big tub and they have it for like $1.29. That's a really good deal because at the grocery outlet they do have these bags of chips. They have the Garden of Eaton chips. They have the yellow organic corn, the blue, and they also have the Red Hot Blues this week. And so that is the difference between myself and my husband. He loves to stock up on chips. They were a good price. They were like $1.49 a bag. And if you know anything about organic chips, especially this brand, you know that's a really good deal. And so he got several of those, and I had to laugh when he brought them home because I'm like, wow, that's a lot of chips. But my husband thinks this way. He likes to share them with other people, so he likes to eat them, and as do we both. We love chips and hummus, but he also has different people in mind that he loves to share chips with, and so that's just a nice thing. And I bought 3 more bags yesterday. I bought 2 of the Red Hot Blues and a blue one for some of our friends locally, so it's nice to share our deals. I did get some of these sodas. Now, if you watch my other stock up hauls, you'll notice that frequently I buy sodas at the grocery outlet, but I don't really buy sodas at any other time or at any other place. And the reason I buy them at the grocery outlet is they generally have some that are the healthier version, very little sugar, pretty much all natural. And so occasionally, very occasionally, every maybe several months, my husband and I will enjoy having a soda. And so I did get this kind. It is called Betty Buzz. And this is sparkling lemon lime. It is sweetened with agave, and it has 7 grams of sugar per can. So it has a little bit of sugar in it, but not that much. So I got 2 lemon limes and 2 Meyer lemon. It just sounded really good. I have not tasted these. You tell me if they're really good. I like to save these for when I'm hot, for when people are sick, but the Meyer lemon just sounded really nice. And then I also got 2 of the ginger beer. So basically it's ginger ale. And these were 50 cents a piece. So while maybe not a steal of a deal for a soda, nowadays it seems like anything under $1 is a good deal. So I did get these, and I do keep them on my shelf. Sometimes I break down and drink them when I just would like a change from water. And sometimes I keep like the ginger ale when we're sick. Also, it's really good like to have the lemon lime as well. Moving right along, let me show you what else I got. I got this thing of olives. It's called Mina, and these are purple belly olives. They had another flavor that was like spicy olives, and I do not like spicy. My husband loves olives of all shapes and sizes, but he does not like them when they have vinegar in the brine. These are just olives, salt, and water, and they are non-GMO. And so I thought, well, that might be nice. These are from Madagascar. So these were $1.99, which is not super, super cheap, but it's quite cheap compared to a lot of olives that you get. So anyway, I tried one this morning and I spit it right out. It was so strong, I did not like it one bit. So if you like, my husband ate one and he didn't mind it. He does prefer those dark Greek, strong flavored olives. Not me, they're not for me. I like a very mild black olive or sometimes the green olives, but I'm not a big fan of the really strong ones. So these were not for me. Maybe my husband will eat them. They do have pits, just beware, don't break your tooth. Okay, recently I did get this pineapple chunks. I got a couple cans of these for $1. $1's not a bad price anymore, but if you notice, the cans are shrinking. The other cans used to be about this tall and now they're this tall. So you're always, it seems like they're always giving you less for more money. But sometimes I like to make things like a pineapple coconut ice cream, or I like to put this with a rice dish. So I do like to have some pineapple on hand at all times. I bought 2 of these Zen B pasta sides for $1.49 each. This is roasted garlic soy yellow pea pasta with roasted garlic tamari sauce, and it has some little vegetables in it. So it's like an Asian dish, maybe like a Thai dish. It only has 2 servings per container, and I don't know how big the servings are, but I figure sometime when I want a dinner or a lunch that is a little bit different from normal, then we want like something that's pre-seasoned. I get bored with food. My husband doesn't get bored with food, but I sure do. So sometimes I like to switch it up. Just a note, I did get some pea protein spaghetti a little while back, and I cooked that up, and do you want to know what it tastes like? Split peas. It tastes exactly like peas, so it's a little bit different. You have to kind of wrap your mind around the flavor of pea protein pasta. Say that 5 times and you'll be tongue twisted for sure. But I didn't mind it. I like split peas and I like peas, so I'm willing to try 2 of them, see if we like it. This is actually, it's interesting. Oh, it's a gluten-free and a non-GMO dish. Okay, because I am easily influenced, apparently, I bought 1 bag of this Lundberg short grain brown rice. This was $3.49 for, it feels like 2 or 3 pounds. Now, the reason I say I'm easily influenced is because when I went shopping with some friends recently, my friend was looking for a big bag of short grain brown rice for some recipes that she needed to make. And it's been a long time since I've had short grain brown rice. Sometimes it is hard to find. This is also organic. So what I like to do with this is make like a risotto or a dish in the morning, like that is sweetened with like pineapple, raisins, and coconut milk. And it's like almost like a pudding. So this is also nice. You can do it just with a regular cooking rice like normal. For a change, I generally like the brown rice for that. This tends to be a slightly stickier, but it was something different to get because we do have a lot of long grain brown rice. We usually get the basmati, which I love, but I just wanted something different. Okay, another thing that I got, which I made the mistake yesterday of going to the grocery outlet hungry. I was starving and we'd been in class for a long time, and I just wanted to find something to eat. And sometimes I like to think of little treats that we can have because I was going to meet my husband and we were going to eat, and I wanted something for after. So I picked up this bag. It's called Nature's Intent Dark Chocolate Enrobed Mandarins. So it's dried mandarins covered with dark chocolate. It's non-GMO, and I did open these last night. They were $2.99 for 3.5 ounces, so I did look at this as a treat. I thought they were weird. I thought they were strange. Now, I've had chocolate that is flavored with oranges, and I really did like that. But for some reason, these dried mandarins with the chocolate, I don't know, didn't quite do it for me. And so It's rare that I find a chocolate that I don't like, but this one is, take it or leave it. I don't know. You can try it. You might be curious like I was. I just wasn't so impressed with it. And my husband was kind of like the same way. Okay, it was okay. We just didn't love it. One thing I did love though was this Kusmi tea that I found. I got 2 different flavors and they were $1.49 each. Last night when I came home, it was almost bedtime and I did brew myself of this lovely night tea and I did find it quite lovely. It was quite nice. I sweetened it with stevia. So this is an organic tea that's made in France. And this has rooibos, which is, if you know anything about teas, rooibos is your African red tea. Honeybush, which is, I believe, from Africa, and then it has different spices and pear flavor. I can read you the ingredients if you're curious, but I need to make sure that they are not in French. The ingredients, the first ingredient is honeybush, then it's rooibos, cinnamon, linden, licorice, chamomile, verbena, and pear flavoring, and all of those are organic. I did like this. It was a nice tea, but it wasn't really strong with the rooibos because I guess the honeybush kind of knocked it down a little bit, which I like. I do like rooibos tea, but it can be a little bit strong, and so I do like this blend, and I probably will get some more if it's not all bought out by the time I get there. I grabbed another flavor of the Kusmi tea as well, and this is Agua Rosa, which is berries and hibiscus tea. I do like hibiscus tea, and let's see the ingredients. Hibiscus is the first ingredient, 38%. Apple, grape, berries, which include blackcurrant, strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, and elderberry, 10%. Blackberry leaves, natural berry flavors, and all of those are organic. And so, pardon me if I was under the impression that that it had rose in it. You know, apple are in the rose family. So Agua Rosa must mean it's a red tea because of the hibiscus in it. There are no roses in this tea at all, but that's okay. I like hibiscus and fruit, and so I'm gonna give this one a try as soon as I have the urge to have another cup of tea. I grabbed 2 bags of lentils. This is a full pound of lentils for $1.49, which is an okay deal. This is made in the USA, but I got these because I just wanted to have them. I don't see any jars of lentils out here. Compared to regular lentils, these particular bags were so tiny. The lentils in them were like teeny tiny, and I just thought that would be nice. They would cook faster, and I just wanted to have the small lentils. It's just some kind of a quirk of mine. Normally the lentils are at least twice this size, so I just got 2 of these. We do love lentil soup. It makes a nice soup. I got these on Friday, and now they're all gone. So this was $1 for 4.5 ounces of dark chocolate Justin's organic M&Ms. And so I've never had organic M&Ms, and I'll tell you, they are quite good. They disappear actually a lot faster. They're still, oh my, these are peanut M&Ms. And I got like 3 of these thinking I would just put them in Greg's lunch. And now that I realize how much I like them, I don't know if they'll make them into his lunch. What was interesting with these is they seem to be colored with natural coloring. So they have carrot, blackcurrant, spirulina, beetroot, radish, and turmeric that they use for coloring. So you can't see these in here, but they're very like fall colors, and they're actually kind of pretty. There's like a purple and a brown and a tan, and maybe that's all. Maybe like a green with the spirulina. Yeah, just a different kind of a natural M&M, and for $1, I figured it was not that bad of a deal. Okay, the last thing that I got was 1 bottle, 16 ounces of lemon, and 1 bottle of lime. These are non-GMO, BPA free. They are Italian garden, Italian lemon juice, and lime juice. I do not know if lemon juice from Italy or lime juice from Italy is superior to lemon juice from wherever our normal lemon juice comes from, which is probably China. I do not know, bottled lemon juice. but for $1.29 a bottle, I decided to get some and see if there's any perceivable difference that I can tell. And with that, that comes to the end of my little bitty grocery outlet haul. There are always so many random things that like I wouldn't find interesting, but you might find interesting at the grocery outlet. That's why I think it's fun to check occasionally. And so 5 days from Friday to Wednesday, a lot of things had changed and there was a lot of turnover. It's just, if you go to the grocery outlet or any other of your discount grocery stores, just keep that in mind. Things change quickly. What I see may be in your store or it may not be. Someone may have come and bought all of them, or your store may not have gotten that same supply. So always keep an open mind and share what you find with others, because they might want to go find those deals too. And that way we just share the, we can kind of pique each other's interest. It was kind of interesting. We got the chips at the grocery outlet and then found out that several other of our friends had also gotten those chips. And then once my husband spread the word, they went, some different friends went and got some of those same chips. So it's just kind of fun to share the things that you're finding. It's just, I think it's kind of like a little fun adventure, kind of almost like a little mystery challenge to see if you can find something that you will eat and it's still a good bargain. And we like to focus on the healthy things in general. So thank you for coming on my little grocery outlet haul. Let us know what you're finding, and until next time, stay safe, be well, and may God bless you.